you guys? How are you all? Let me turn that down a little bit. Hey, K-Braze. Hey, Nana Banana. Hey, Nadie. Hey, Pointer Lover, Dom, Charlotte. Good to see you guys. Hey, Luana. Hey, Ava, Jane Doe. Hey, Slim, Mama Bear, and Apple Bottom Jeans. Hey, MK. Hey, Shauna. Thank you guys for being here. We do have a new emoji for Punksy's birthday. I had two, but YouTube removed one. But we have the tie-dye, like rock and roll sign language for Punksy's birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow. Hey, Grace. Hey, Amberlou. So, you guys, we have a lot to talk about, and this is a big deal. So this morning we were live and we were going through Jody Sue stuff because she recently has said, some concerning things, and she certainly makes sure that she's kind of in the middle of everything with this. I'm going to leave my camera off because the internet's acting funky. So we were in this morning watching about Jody Sue, and then a friend of mine came in, Lips. She has a channel, and it's in the description box. And she said, I just had a long conversation with Don, and it's actually recorded. And he says, X, Y, and Z. You can have it if you want it. You just have to edit out like the personal stuff. So I had to go through and clip it. But it is a friend of mine. Now, I met her through this case, because this girl used to be friends with Candace, and she came and brought a bunch of information out onto YouTube. And I guess that they have rekindled their friendship to some extent. And yeah, I cannot wait to show you guys this. So I'm really hoping that this will be the best way to do it. I sent every clip to myself in Messenger, but let's hope the internet doesn't, like, if I have to, I guess, play it off the phone. Danielle is making you jealous. So I cannot, okay. Let me just go ahead and try to, I'm going to put an overlay up of Little Summer. Let me see if I can find her banner. There we go. Okay. Now, there's a lot of clips we have to go through, and I hope they've all sent through. Let me make sure if they've all came through. Yep, I believe that they did. They all came through in different order, though. So it's a little bit out of order, I believe. I don't know, though. I guess we're just going to go from the first clip that's in the list and play through. They talk about a lot of different things. I mean, things I've never heard him talk about. She asked him questions about trafficking, and she is being very nice to him. However, I mean, I think you have to be to talk to somebody to get them to talk to you, right? That's the only way. Okay. Let me see what you guys have to say in the comments. Hey, Lily Eve. Hey, Selena. Rescue Mom. Hey, Kay. West Virginia Holler Girl. Yay. Hey, me too, Selena. Birthday Punksy. Eager Beaver. I've been wanting to make it for a while. It's so good. Breathe. Who, me? Well, it's hard to, put all of my thoughts in order, I suppose, about this. Yeah, Art of War. Absolutely. That is true. And it is what it is. Okay, so you guys let me know if this sounds okay. I'm going to play the first one.
Okay.
That's so true, Mama Bear. So true. Okay, it's muted. Hold on. Pause. We're going to go back to the beginning. Unmute. Exactly. It's not like that anyone will talk to you if you're being hateful. Okay, this one is 2 minutes, 43 seconds.
Oops. I hear you. Oops.
I remember thinking as a little kid, like, wow, girls like this stuff. And I was confused. I just couldn't believe it. It was like that.
Yeah, and if you don't know any different, I can understand that.
But I remember pulling, dirty magazines out from under my uncle's bed, and those kids look at it, and we was just.
Okay, so this is from recently, very recently. And I actually don't even know if this is when they start talking about Mary and Jeannie and stuff, and I'm not sure we're even going to go there. Let me see.
And I was a little kid.
Okay.
I'm 58 years old.
Yeah.
You might buy, a Hustler magazine or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And back then, they would show men having sex with little girls.
I know,
my
Lily
God.
Eve.
Yes.
Yes, Quinny, very recently. I don't know the exact date, but it's very recently. Okay, we're going to move to the next one because I think there was the first one I wasn't sure that we would want to go through anyways. Okay.
True.
Going to room every day.
Crazy. Oh, yeah, they said that you'd go in their room every day. Is that true?
Going to room every day?
Yeah, and do that.
No.
Okay. I think Gene said that or something. Can't quite remember.
I know, Selena, he does. And I don't even want to deal with the sisters.
We ever done anything. This one day she wanted to stick her hands down my pants. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? she says, oh, it's okay. I do it all the time. And I was like,
okay, yeah, we're going to skip to the next one because it's only like one or two that really I thought would be skippable.
No.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm not innocent.
No. Right.
But it's they're trying to say.
Right. No, I understand, and yeah, you've been, it seems to be, anyways, pretty honest about a lot of things. So
I'm trying my best.
I know it, and we all have faults. We weren't raised the exact same way. So when we get in the public freaking forum, even like this Nicolino bitch I was making fun of earlier, like every little thing that I do on Zoom.
I tried to cut things like that out. However, that one was the only one. It was right in the middle of their sentence. But let me say, they start the conversation talking about his sisters. And I think this is the last one. Then it all goes about Summer, about Hunter. It goes about Andrew. I mean, he goes into so many things. Cher, I'm so happy to see you. Which part, Pointer Lover?
So glad. It's bad.
It is. It's really bad. But anyways, I wish we could figure out who the hell took my daughter. I'd do anything.
So he's mumbling really low there, but that is why I kept this, because he says, I wish we could figure out about my daughter. I would do anything. Whoever took her, some meth addict that freaked out or whatever. Oh my God, trigger warning. Can you guys hear this? Because I don't necessarily want to repeat every word. I'm going to let it play out for the last 20 seconds.
Freaked out his head or whatever, just decided to kill her or tie her up somewhere. I just feel like there's a good chance she's probably dead.
It sucks.
Right. I mean, I'm not innocent.
No.
So it starts over at the beginning of that. Okay. I know he's hard to understand in some parts. In other parts, it's more clear. This interview, actually, I don't know. I mean, we'll go through it. I think that he says some things that catch you off guard. Don has a way of saying things, right, that you're just like, huh? Like he's so blunt, like even just now. Okay, Quinny, I know. I'm just making sure. But there are, I mean, I don't know. I thought this was a very interesting conversation. I'm gonna go on to the next part. But at the end of that, he does say he wished that someone could find Summer, but then he tries to like blame it on meth heads. I'm really curious where that comes from because he takes it even further. Let's continue here.
Oh, Don, where the fuck is her body then?
Because in the clip before, he's like, I think that she's no longer with us. I do. And then Lips is like, okay, then where is she?
Around here, you can just throw a body in a creek next to rain, little wash down to the river. You know, it wouldn't be hard. Matter of fact, you can just take a body and throw on these big rivers around here, and it's something out there. Officially, you probably never see it.
Right. You guys got some
You guys hear that?
big rivers and stuff like that there.
There's some big rivers around and streams and everything. When it rains, I remember one time I went down to my bottle property down there.
Yeah.
And there was a car down the stream. and there was also a sink.
Whoa.
And then I come back another time, the car was gone. And everything was gone, you know.
Yeah, right. Well, of course they're gonna go look for the car now.
Amy, there's not been too much said yet, except for he does say that he believes a bunch of meth heads got Summer, and then she's like, well, where would she be? He's like, I don't think she's alive anymore, basically, which you want to hear it for yourself. You can rewind. And then she asked her, where could she be? And he says, around here, you know, you can just throw bodies in the river. You couldn't hear it. Maybe I'll have to play some off of my phone. All right, let's go to the next one.
When it rains, it will wash anything down. Water, when it rains, it will wash anything down.
Yeah. Is there a certain spot you think that would be a good spot that somebody would do that?
Shoot, anywhere. I had a dream, like a dream or a vision. I don't know what the hell it's called.
He had a dream or a vision, okay? He's going to explain about this. Was interesting.
I don't know what the hell it's called. Somebody tied her up to something and threw her in the river.
Oh my God.
I was in jail and I jumped out of bed and I was up all damn night pacing the floor. That was horrible.
Oh my God.
So when he was in jail, he had a dream that she was in the water, in the river, and that could potentially be where this river, where that all of a sudden comes from.
Would Fred be desperate enough to? I don't know. Would Fred be desperate enough to sell Summer for some drugs? Do you think he had a bunch after that?
So now they're talking about Fred Hill and Lips, because they might be a little out of order. The freaking Facebook, it's in them exactly how I sent it. But they're talking about the neighbor and his possible involvement.
Summer for some drugs? Do you think he had a bunch after that, or?
Well, if he was taking scrap off, he might not be that desperate. He's figuring on getting some money. No, but I don't know.
Well, he acted. We'll have to go back and listen because he acted like he didn't end up scrapping that car because there was either closed or something. I don't remember, and that he had to bring it back. Yeah.
Fred Hill, Mama Bear.
Yep. I'm trying to remember where that's at. Really, only all the Fred stuff is on Ziggy's, but.
Okay, let's continue.
Man, I know my thinking wasn't right when I was younger.
Right.
But man, I'll never do that to somebody.
Right.
What I know now, I mean.
Okay, I wanted to save that because he's talking about what happened with his sisters. And he says, so it was a dream, the river. Hey, Chasing. Yes. He said that it was a dream in jail, or a vision is what he called it. Now here he's talking about his sisters, and I wanted to play this for you guys because he says, and this is not the only time he talks down on people who mess with little kids. He actually makes a couple comments about that. So this is the first one.
Man, I know my thinking wasn't right when I was younger.
Right.
But, man, I'll never do that to somebody.
Right.
What I, know now, I mean, man. I just wish I could figure out what happened to Summer. That's my main concern.
Right. And I would be more than happy because I've never talked.
And he is talking so low there, but he says, I just wish I could find out what happened to Summer. It's my main concern.
Talked about the Marlena thing. I would be more than happy to talk about it, like tell you guys about it while we're live.
I think she's capable of having part or something like that. I really do.
So they're talking about Marlena there. Now, Marlena has a daughter that was friends with Summer. She made claims after all this happened that they were packing Summer's suitcase and some things like that. But now he is kind of has suspicion of her, which I think that he said this once before publicly recently, but he said that he does think that she's capable of something like that. And because it's so hard to hear. If you guys cannot hear at all, can you hear, like, at least try to make out what he's saying? Because I could try to do it from the phone.
Yeah. Jody Sue's acting, a little weird. I think she either took to the fame or something and felt like she was owed something. I don't know, because that's the way she acted.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's really odd with Candace after she looked around that here, she got in the truck, drove down the hill, and she was down there by the creek where Sue was.
So she saw your boys or something down by the creek. Was that true?
No, not at all. Hell no. So there's another lie.
Okay.
Yeah, but they were all up here, if you remember right.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere in here, they all was wanting to play on their video games.
Yeah.
To play with Summer, so that's a straight lie.
Damn. You're right. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through them. Okay. I will have you guys.
Okay, so yeah, I will play them straight through as long as you guys can hear them and I don't have to stop to remind you what it's saying. Absolutely. However, it's not the full call, which I did have, but hey, Crime Lines and Lies. Hey, Brittany J. But I just had to, she asked me if I would edit out, like, she's, her talking to her kids or, you know what I mean, personal things like that. So I just grabbed like clip after clip of things that I thought that we would talk about. But each clip, I will let them fully play through. Okay.
That's all.
I know. I know.
I just want my daughter back. That's all.
I know.
I can't even enjoy nothing anymore. I don't want to do anything. I just want
Right. Right. Everything's different. You're not, you're used to, well, not much about you, but like Candace getting in a vehicle and having the kids buckle up and do this and do that, but.
She was a pretty good mother. I mean,
Oh, I bet.
Juggling 4 kids, it's not easy.
No.
Our house was a wreck.
Yeah. You did your best. Like,
our kids fought like cats and dogs, and they tore this house all to hell.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, and I just want to clear something up. And Chasing, I could send you the particular clip if you wanted it. Just let me know. But he mentions the river twice. So he does mention it as a vision or a dream, but then he mentions it as if he's worried that that's what happened. Yeah, absolutely, Lynn. Please and thank you. And Crime Lines and Lies, or any of the channels that like that are covering summer, please drop. I would love that. Thank you. Okay. This is a long one, so it's 2 minutes, 31 seconds.
Crazy. So do you think that they're blaming you guys because they're still doing that?
No, I don't think they're blaming us. I think they've come to realize after a lot of investigation and stuff that, I mean, I think their opinions have changed a lot as far as that goes, but I think they was looking at us real hard because of what Mary and Jeannie did. They was looking at us real hard because of that.
Well, hopefully that will lift now. And anytime they've gone there, did they ever say, like, if they found anything on your TV or camera or anything?
Well, they checked our phones. They checked everything. I mean, you mean as far as porn or something, or what?
I don't know. I don't know what they would have been looking for. Why they would have took your TV, but
they did take one of our TVs.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought you had said that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because it was something you didn't get back or wasn't on the list or something.
We never did get that TV back. I don't know why they would take it.
Right. Was it a little tiny one? Did they think it was a computer?
I think it was the kids' TV that they put games on.
Oh.
I think.
Maybe they found a fingerprint on it, maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Like being one of Summers or something. Shit. Yeah, that sucks.
But I did learn one thing when I was in jail. Like if you I would know if you look up child pornography, if you have the images of stuff like that. See, I have iCloud. So if I had anything like that, it would be on iCloud. And I seen a guy who they come in, they arrested him, and he was trying to get out of it, of course, but the district attorney told him that you can claim that somebody sent it to you and it just happened to pop up on your phone, but
you uploaded it, you saved it, it was in your iCloud. Yeah, because you can save stuff on your phone and it will go to your iCloud too. And if you erase it off your phone, it's still in your iCloud.
Exactly, and then they also look at how many times you opened it.
Oh, okay.
So that guy was facing, I think, like 25 years minimum.
Okay, so not surprised, but it is interesting. Don, he always mentions things about other cases, and like, I don't know. I think that he does watch some true crime stuff. I do believe that. Is there a cash reward on this case for information to lead to arrest? Dom, there was, but I don't think there is anymore. They've been fighting for it. That's been a whole nother thing. The reward. It's absolutely ridiculous. But hey, PJ. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Because like I said, they did not send in the order that I sent them in. And did you guys hear him say how Candace was a really good mom and how it's hard to take care of 4 kids, which I can imagine because my 2 kids can be very difficult sometimes, and they fight all through the house. So.
That's about.
What I don't understand.
I think one you save off the internet, one you save to your phone. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't understand how these people are getting off all the kids. That's what I don't understand.
No, that's gross too.
Got a man and a wife to live in marriage and to keep it that way and nothing else.
Well, that's why two women can't breed or two men can't breed. Yeah, it's supposed to be a man and a woman. You're right.
The way God is, but everything else is wrong.
And let's not even get into discussion about politics and their views and that kind of thing. People can think, feel however they want. I grabbed that particular clip because we always hear Don being accused of people talk as if they know that he was doing something this summer, right? And we don't know that. We really don't. I mean, yes, the stuff with his sisters that came out, like that just threw everything for a loop. It really did. And it completely got intertwined with Summer's case. But to be fair, we actually don't know. I don't think that it's right to say that or even act like that, be certain. Now, to have questions, of course, I see why people have questions about certain things. Like we hear they're taking showers together and things like that. I just thought it was interesting. He says, he flat out says, that is so wrong. I don't know how people do it. So I wish people wouldn't put that on Summer either. Yep, I totally agree. That's how I feel. It's just, yeah. Callie Dime, well, now I think that they maybe, I don't know, maybe that they got in trouble for talking about certain things. That's what I would imagine. I don't know. It did. I don't know which part you're replying to. Oh, I think we all have questions. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. Like, I know it's so tough. And I know, because I love your channel. We watched something from you this morning about Jody Sue over here, that TikTok. But you want to be fair, right? And you don't want to, it's hard because certain things may be alarming. There may be red flags but then again, you see things like with Idaho, you see all these people being blamed. I mean, that Jack S., they were for certain he was at his parents' hunting cabin. He had then he went to Africa. He was kicked out of a fraternity, had been creepy with girls. I mean, all of it lined up and it wasn't him. So it scares me and I want to be fair to people and I never want to do that to somebody. Never, ever, ever, Of course, we have questions. Summer has been missing for over a year and a half with no real answers. I don't know, Selena. I'm not sure. It's also strange Dawn will get in chats and panels but refuse to talk about Summer. Well, he's talking a lot about her in this call. He continuously goes back to it. Yes, chasing with. I loved that. It was so funny. But I have a lot of questions about her, too. For a long time, I kind of just ruled her off as like this mouthy, but also semi-intellectual neighbor who was into like artsy lyrics of songs and stuff. But it's all the random shit she throws out there. Like today, I showed her Scream comments and then her comments back whenever, she said that Andy was selling Candace stuff for the kids and this and that. And then, these new, it's just, why throw that kind of information out there into an already, this case is the water is so muddy already. Idaho 4 is a perfect example of why we as creators must be careful. Same with Athena's case. Yep, absolutely. It's really scary, actually. If I was Dawn and Candace and wanted my children back, I would keep my mouth shut and stay off channels, work on getting my children back. I agree. I do agree. Maybe do the news and do an interview to get Summer's name out there and her face out there. But don't get like all personal, and hang out and do these like late night hangout sessions. Okay, let's see what else we got.
Why? What I don't understand.
I think when you save off the internet, when you save your phone, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't understand how these people are getting off all the kids. That's what I don't understand.
No, that's gross. Mm-hmm. So they were packing Summer's clothes.
Okay, so I don't want to interrupt this. I want to let it play through so you guys can listen. But at the beginning, so Lips is going through like an email and she's asking Dawn like random questions. And here she brings up the suitcase and Marlena saying that her daughter said they were packing Summer's clothes. No, dogs are better, not from us because we're not under the gag order. I mean, also, the gag order is more about their family court situation with the boys and DCFS and all of that. And yeah, there's a lot of different elements there that, yeah, no.
All right, so they were packing Summer's good clothes. Once Summer got gone, Marlena started trying to figure out immediately what happened to Summer. And she said along that area she told you about where, what is about this freaking teepee in Waterfall back there way at the end of Ben Hill? Like way into the mountains.
I have no clue.
You don't know about it?
No.
There's supposed to be a real old, like, everybody from out there in that area or whatever, like when Marlena was smaller and stuff, I guess, there was some teepee built, like, which probably would have been a bunch of trees, put up next to each other. And there's a waterfall out there too. She showed me the exact spot on the map where this waterfall was located. And you can kind of see like dirt and stuff. I don't know, but nobody can get back there. And a lot of people have been trying to get back there too, but the people that own the property at the end of Ben Hill won't let them back there.
Right. Before they bought that property, I remember riding my dirt bikes back there, and
So
I run into Marlena. She was like 14 or 15 then, and she was back there riding four-wheeler and stuff. And I talked to her a little bit. But, yeah, we used to ride back there.
Yeah, she says that they'd hang out, and that's like a party spot or something back there.
They used to go back there, and who knows what all they used to do back up in there, to be honest.
Okay, she kept telling me that that's where she thought Summer was. It's back there by that waterfall and that teepee. Now, I've told Chris a long, long time ago about it, and all he said to me was, I'm pretty sure TBI knows or something. And then Cam mentioned it too, but I don't think Cam knew anything about what I was talking about.
Okay, so yes, Chasing. This came out, gosh, and by the way, I do this all the time with this case because there's at one point, I mean, now, yeah, there aren't that many people super interested in talking about it, which is sad. It's really depressing for Summer because she doesn't really have a lot of, like, when you think of her family actively, trying to keep just her face and name out there without all the extra stuff. But yeah, little things I hear all the time, and I'm like, wait, did I know about that? Or I don't know. There's just so much information that came out at one point with this. So Marlena, after her daughter, and what is her name? It's like Liberty. I can't think of it. It's out of my head for the moment. But her daughter that was friends with Summer was just there the night before Summer went missing, I think on the 14th. And she said that they were packing a suitcase for Summer. And that went around for a while. People were like, so they were packing a suitcase 2 days before. I mean, it was just hearsay. We don't know, but that is what was said. Journey. Yep, that's it. Thank you, Lily. Not that it matters, but so many wrong ones about that baby, especially the neighbor. Thank you, Carolina Moon. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. 3 days before. It could be. It really could be. Dogs are better. There's, like I said, so much information and, other cases that we talk about as well. Sometimes, I don't know. I think we could all be wrong. So it very well could be. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Oh, she says, huh? Sorry.
I
Okay. If summer passed. Oh, she says, huh? Sorry.
I do know that they've searched all back through there.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Okay.
The only thing they probably haven't done is climb to the top of the mountain.
Right. And that'd probably be hard to get to, anyways. All right. The fact is that what gets me is why Candace and Marlena fell out so fast. You would think that let's see. You would think that should have made Marlena want to be there for support during this. Okay. And Marlena also said that she thought that Summer might be with a family in Utah because of the abuse of Don. No, they're not going to come steal your daughter. And they wouldn't have her, get away with it this long. That's for sure. Yeah.
Too, because we had the motorcycle gangs here that was supposed to pick up Hunter and all this bullshit.
I know it.
And then, that whole thing with Hunter.
No. Oh, yeah. What's your shit with Andrew?
Yeah, he's another psycho kid. But yeah, it's crazy the way all that played out. And then to this my mission, they all turned on Candace. When she needed support and love, they all turned on her right away.
Right.
So weird. And then they Chris McDonough pops into the picture and they're telling Hunter exactly what to say and all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, real weird.
All right.
Chris McDonough, I could just fuck him up and it wouldn't bother me one bit.
I'm sorry, you guys. I did try to cut out where other creators were mentioned. I don't want to do that. Yes, I believe so. It's a little confusing. So she's like, or at least she's acting to him as if she is. She's like, hold on, let me read this. And she'll, like, you kind of hear her. And I'm going to go back and play the first couple that in case people who came in didn't hear. And plus, I think those are some of the most important. But I was going to tell you, if you want to, Chasing Truth, if you have Facebook Messenger, you can message me. It's Allie Erickson, ALLIE. Because I could send you I could send you the clips and talk to you about some of that stuff. I don't know. Dogs are better. That is some. I've heard that she's not doing well, but that's just rumor. I have never cared more for a child's well-being that I did not know personally. I care so much, as so many here do as well. Summer's spirit is so strong, touched so many. That is so true. Isn't it wild how so many people out there love her so much and never met her and don't know her personally? But it really is amazing to see that. I hope that she I hope that if she doesn't see it now, that she does. The girls may have been playing pretend. Candace isn't going to have her pack a suitcase in front of someone if there is a nefarious reason behind it. That's possible.
He's got a weird narrative. Yeah. I had to quit watching him way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Years old.
Yeah.
You might buy it.
That you'd go in their room every day. Is that true?
Go in their room every day?
Yeah, and do that.
No.
Okay. I think Jeannie said that or something. Can't quite remember.
First time we ever done anything, this one day she wanted to stick her hands down my pants. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? She says, oh, it's okay. I do it all the time. And I was like, okay. I didn't know no.
Did you ask her who she did it all the time too?
No, I didn't. I didn't think about it.
Right.
And so,
damn.
That's kind of how it all started. And it got out of hand. I don't know. We didn't know any better, but we've never done anything.
I just don't know. I guess at 5 years old, if she had that done to her a lot, I can see her thinking about doing that. But like a normal 5-year-old, like Summer or something, wouldn't have thought of that.
No way. I mean, it kind of shocked me at first, but I was like, I know now, it was wrong, but
Right.
I just didn't.
No, right.
I still had a bunch of vision in my mind anyway because of all the pornography we looked at. So
Right. Yeah, I never thought about that.
I never knew any better because of probably I know they went and tried to file charges on Jim, which is the older sister's husband. I went and tried to file charges on him, and I couldn't file charges on him.
Oh.
So I went back to the beginning of it, and he was talking about his sisters there. And I actually didn't play that fully through the first time we listened because I don't like, the sisters, their story, all of that. I think that I wish that they would be okay and at peace and get justice for whatever happened to them, right? But I also wish that it wasn't so intertwined with Summer's case, because I do think that it affected her case. I do. I think that it added to all the craziness. Let's see. This one.
Oops.
I remember getting a little kid, like, wow, girls like this stuff? And I was confused. I just couldn't believe it. It was like that.
Yeah, and if you don't know any different, I can understand that.
But I remember pulling, dirty magazines out from under my uncle's bed, and those kids looking at it, and we was just blown away. And I also remember, little kids.
Oh, wow.
And stuff like that. And, so that can really screw up your thinking. And
so your uncle had like magazines with little kids and shit in it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, back when I was a little kid,
okay.
I'm 58 years old.
Yeah.
You might buy, a Hustler magazine or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And back then, they would show men having sex with little girls.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Nowadays, that would be highly illegal in every way. But, yeah, I remember a lot of crap like that.
Now, were you raised as a little kid in the Mormon church?
Yeah, somewhat.
Well, I just wondered if, you know how a lot of the other Mormons are and stuff. I just wondered if, like, the Mormons that you guys practiced, or, I don't know nothing about it.
Plural marriage and all that garbage.
Yeah. But they marry little kids, like up to like 8 years old. Yeah.
Brigham Young had like 200 wives, and a lot of them were 11 and 12 years old.
Yeah.
And they, they look up to him like he's some kind of a god or something.
Yep.
It's not right.
No, they make them scared of the outside world and scared of anything that's normal. And that's what I wondered if you were raised that way.
No.
Okay. All right.
I was raised with my step family, my stepsisters, and stepbrothers, and it was a bad situation. My stepsisters were molested before I even got there.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, they said that you'd go in their room every day. Oops.
And then we heard that part. Okay, so now we're going to this is the ones in the beginning about Summer, if you guys missed, that were kind of interesting. I don't even have anything to say about all of that. I really don't. I did point out that Don mentioned a few times he doesn't see how people could mess with little kids. I think that is, that we should point that out and just continue. It's ugh.
I mean, I'm not innocent,
No. Right.
But it's nothing like what they're trying to say.
Right. No, I understand. And yeah, you've been, it seems to be, anyways, pretty honest about a lot of things. So
I'm trying my best. I got to.
I know, and we all have faults. We weren't raised the exact same way. So when we get in the public freaking forum, even like this Nicolino bitch I was making fun of earlier, like every
I'm
little
sorry, you
thing
guys.
that I
That
do online, she tries to make it something bad.
I am so I don't even know that creator. Have nothing, have nothing to do with that. I try. There were a few times that different things were mentioned that were not relevant, and that's why it's clipped up into little clips.
It is. It's really bad. But anyways, I wish we could figure out to my daughter. I'd do anything, but I'm just afraid that whoever took her something that it freaked out his head or whatever, just decided to kill her or tie her up somewhere. I just feel like there's a good chance she's probably dead.
It sucked. Where's her body though, Don? Where the fuck is her body then?
Yeah, well, around here, you can just throw a body in a creek, and next big rain that comes, it'll wash it down to the river. It wouldn't be hard. You could just take a body and throw one of these big rivers around here, and it's gonna go downstream. Eventually, you'll probably never see it.
Right. You guys got some big rivers and stuff like that there?
Yeah, there's some big rivers around here, and streams and everything. And when it rains, I remember one time I went down to my bottom property down there.
Yeah.
And there was a car down the stream. and there was also a safe.
Whoa.
And then I come back another time, the car was gone. And everything was gone,
Yeah, right. Well, of course they're gonna go look for their car now.
When it rains, it'll wash anything down.
Yeah. Is there a certain spot you think that would be a good spot that somebody would do that?
Shoot it anywhere. I had a dream like a dream or a vision. I don't know what the hell it's called. Somebody tied her up to something and threw in the river.
Oh my God.
I was in jail and I jumped out of bed and I was up all damn night pacing the floor. And that was horrible.
Oh my God.
Water, when it rains, it'll wash anything down.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you guys. I
Is
know
there a
this
certain
is
spot
a
you
little
think
tough to
that-
hear. Sometimes it's odd to God, what a mess. Because we have like Jody Sue and all this freaking craziness, the YouTubers fighting constantly and, freaking heels on the damn ground going down there and showing up at the work. But then we have Don, who the way that he explains things and says things, like, I'm like, do you hear yourself? Like, okay. I don't know about that. I don't remember what this one was. I'm going to play it just because, even listening to him, it takes you a couple of times anyway to hear what they're saying, but I don't think we've heard this but once.
Would Fred be desperate enough to sell Summer for some drugs? Do you think he had a bunch after that, or?
Well, if he was taking scrap off, he might not be that desperate. Or he's figuring on getting some money. But I don't know.
Well, he acted. We'll have to go back and listen because he acted like he didn't end up scrapping that car because there was either closed or something. I don't remember, and that he had to bring it back. Yeah.
That don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. I have to try to remember where that's at. Really, only all the Fred stuff is on Ziggy's, but.
I can't stand to watch her.
No, I don't know.
Alive when I was younger.
Right.
Wait, here.
Man, I know my thinking wasn't right when I was younger.
Right.
But man, I'll never do that to somebody.
Right.
What I know now.
Okay. So you hear him. He says, I made mistakes when I was younger, but I would never do that to somebody. Oh, will be. Yeah, this case was, at one point, what a lot of people were talking about. And especially when, there was a lot of interviews happening, their friends, family, neighbors were speaking out. I mean, we have Jody and Andrew both have channels where they, I believe, are both, I know Jody Sue has members and all that kind of stuff that they've grown just from basically this in that community. I'm sorry, you guys. I know it's tough to hear. I'm really sorry. But I do think that, like, I'm glad that I heard it. It's easy for him to say that because he knows it's not the truth. And it's easy for him to call himself the victim. So that says all I need to know about him. I'm sorry, Lisa. Yeah, I am sorry. I don't know though. You guys, even if he never hurt her, she had to live with this with him. There are people I don't know. You kind of have people on all ends of things that, I don't know. And there are, people who believe that he's innocent, truly, and her, and all of them. It's kind of interesting. Wasn't Candace on the phone with Ernie by a river throwing up at 3 a.m? She was fishing, I think. As horrible as it is to listen to this, it is important and we need to hear it. I have never gotten enough interest to read and catch up on the case. Oh, Pointer Lover, I won't ever, ever. There's those cases that, and you guys know, it's not just creators, right? It's the people that watch too. There's these cases that grab us, and it's just like with Gannon Stalk. I mean, I am so damn invested in seeing that bitch pay for what she did to that baby. I mean, I want to see every second of it. And then I want the satisfaction of knowing that she will never be in society again. And like that's, and I can't wait for that day for Summer, for whatever happened to her and whoever is responsible. I cannot wait for that day. There's too many clowns at the circus to know which one left the red nose print. Yep, that's so true. They are, Eris. They are. But also, they, like, I don't know. Those are the ones that I feel like the most inclined to talk about. Crime Lines and Lies, when she came in here earlier today, she said today is 20 months, and it's the 15th. 20 months since she's been missing. 20 months. And you guys, she very well could be alive out there. Oh, did you guys see? Elizabeth Smart, she got kidnapped out of her house. It's kind of interesting because she was in the same room with her sister who saw her getting kidnapped and waited quite a while to tell. She was scared. So that reminds me of Dylan with Idaho 4. But supposedly there's a weird connection between Dawn and Elizabeth Smart's kidnapper, which is kind of crazy. But that just makes me think, look, she was alive and held captive for years. I'm sure it's not a wonderful, beautiful life, but it is very possible that she's alive. Me too, Pointer Lover. Dawn and Candace know what happened. They need justice and need over an adult. Oh my gosh, I was in Colorado when that happened in Castle Rock. Gave me chills. She drove right by where I lived. Oh, with the Cal City boys. Yep, Jenny, I know exactly what you mean. I can't wait. I'm also can't wait for them as well. However, I won't say I got like as connected with that one as some others. But I was watching all the time with that, what was his name? AV Watchman. Remember when he would go live like every day about that case? God, I just can't believe that we are finally at the point of a trial for them, which of course it got pushed back, which is annoying. He said he gave him money, but I doubt it. Okay. Hey, Sweet Pickles. I think it was less than a year for Elizabeth. Was it, Lily? I thought she was there for like 9 years. The best prediction of future behavior is past behavior, Dr. Phil, and that is true. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You sharing their links. So many strange things can happen. Yeah. It's crazy. Well, you guys, I think after that, I can let you guys go. I'm really sorry. I know it's a little depressing, and I hate to let you guys go on a note like that. Actually, hold on. Let me cheer you up for a second. You want to hear Summer as a baby? I have a little video of Summer when she was like a little baby, like Goo Goo and Gaga, and I took off of Candace's Facebook a long time ago. Thank you, Sweet Pickles. If you tell the truth, you don't need a good memory. Okay, Amy, I'm ready to go back, but there's a reason. There are some things that I just haven't talked about here yet because my wonderful friend Nadine found something really interesting. But like I said, like we talked a little bit about it today, I'm worried that what if it could be something, right, that could lead to answers. I don't want to put it on YouTube yet until we know that it's really been looked at and stuff. Okay, here's Summer as a little baby.
What else? What else?
Let me get
What else? What else? What?
Aw, isn't that so cute? I'm going to play it one more time.
What else? What else? What else? What else? What?
Oh my goodness, that sweet baby. Lisa, I'm so sorry. I know what you mean, and I know it's tough. And then you think about, I don't know. This was when we went over to actually where she was swimming that day. I showed you guys this before. This was, this is how we're going to end it, not on those damn recordings. We're going to go through these couple pictures, and I'm going to let you guys go. This right here is really interesting. So Summers, like we've talked about before, her aunt, Rose Bly, has been missing for a long time. Her mother, Grandma Candace, Rose Bly's mother, goes every year to a missing persons like event in Wisconsin, and she sets up little things for Rose. And last year she actually went and set up some stuff for Summer as well. Oops, I'm sorry, that was not supposed to be there. Okay. Little Summer and her puppy. And then their Paw Patrol shirt and mask. Here is one of the, this is about the event I was just talking about. Wisconsin Missing Persons Advocacy, Inc. held their annual Missing Persons Awareness event today. Rose's mother, Candy, goes every year and has a table for Rose. This year, she added a table for Summer. They also are having a 2-day online Lights of Hope event with Luminaries for missing persons. And then there's little Summer as a baby. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening to all of this. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lips, for sharing this with us. Let's see. I know that was so precious. She used to message me on the Chasing Truth page. Okay. The Chasing Truth page with the black icon. Okay. Got it. I'll find it. Get off here so I don't forget, because if I don't, I might forget. All right. I love you guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.